Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Bottle Logic time. And I'm actually really excited about this. We have done Bottle Logic stouts on this channel. We did our first Bottle Logic IPA when we did Up. And now we're doing a tart ale from them. This is Hostile Intent, and this can art is ridiculous. Look at that. That is amazing. So Bottle Logic did this with Campy Creatures. I think it's a video game, iOS game, not sure. This beer comes courtesy of my brother, my beer bro, John from Four Brewers. Love that man. I love all of those guys. I got to go up and do a podcast with them a couple weeks ago, and it was one of the best times of my life as far as podcasts go. I've done my own podcast and I've had amazing times doing podcasts. That podcast was freaking awesome. So he sent this to review. Tart ale brewed with kiwi and starfruit. He actually just did a review of this, so I will leave a link. Hopefully I remember to do that. I will leave a link of his review so you guys can check that out. This is, shoot, is the ABV on here? Crap. It's not. Son of a biscuit. I don't know what the ABV on this is. It'll be in the title of the video. But yeah, it says nothing creates a better pairing than beer and board games. But I thought this was an iOS game. Maybe it is a board game. I don't know. But yeah, don't know much. I'm not a star. I see starfruit in the store all the time. I don't eat starfruit. I'm a big fan of kiwi though, and I like tart. So let's get into this one, shall we? We're using our Four Brewers glass because Four Brewers sent this. This looks fucking amazing. It looks hazy and creamy. I've noticed people don't like when I say the word creamy about beer. I don't know what your guys' hang up is on that, but yeah, that looks like freaking juice in the glass. That looks like a smoothie. Solid finger and a half of super fluffy bright white head. It looks killer in that whale glass. It does, it looks like juice. It looks freaking awesome. So yeah, this just says tart. I don't know if this is considered, again, because the ABV is not on here. Why is the ABV not on the can? I'm not gonna go into that right now. If I had like drank a little more tonight before reviewing this, I probably would have like said something, but I kind of get upset just because I don't know what I'm drinking. What if this was 20%? Whatever. Maybe this is like around 6-ish%, but yeah, I don't know if this is, it just says tart ale, so I don't know if this is, it could be a Berliner, I don't know. Is it a wild ale? Don't know. But yeah, it looks awesome. Let's go ahead and shove our nose in it. So this, actually the nose of this reminds me of like a Goza. It almost has like a salty thing going on. This is gonna sound weird, and it's not off-putting, but this reminds me of, it reminds me of like chapstick. Like when you're in high school and you had girlfriends and they'd put chapstick on before you'd make out, like that smell of like chapstick or lip gloss, it reminds me of this. But it's super fruity. If you gave this to me blind, no way in the world I would be able to pick out kiwi and starfruit. I'm just being honest with you. But it's very, it almost, now that actually, after like the whole chapstick thing went through my brain, it almost smells like Starburst candy. Like red and pink Starburst candy. That's, now that I'm thinking of that in my brain, that's almost exactly what it smells like. It doesn't smell acidic. It doesn't smell like it's gonna be overly sour, but it's got like that kind of, if you guys have smelled like Gozas, they have like this salty kind of, it's not tart, but you know that it's gonna be kind of that kind of sour-ish thing. But yeah, it smells like Starburst, like pink and red Starburst. It smells awesome, so let's taste it, John. Cheers, bro. Thank you, sir. That tastes like liquid candy. Wow, that's really good. It does, it tastes like liquid Starburst. That's crazy. It's funny because you get a little bit of tartness like right up front, and then it just goes into this awesome fruity, like crushable candy drink. Well, it's not quite to like juice boxy kind of like fruity, but now that the Starburst thing's in my head, like I can't get that out of my brain. This is crushable. It does. It almost tastes like, I'm trying to think of like other things you could think of just so in your mind. Almost like, so if you guys have ever had Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid's a little bit more sugary, but I think the fruitiness, the candied fruit in here is reminding me of this. Like, think if you like mixed Kool-Aid with like Starburst. We're going deep right now into my former junior high self of being a fat kid and enjoying candy and Kool-Aid all the time. This beer is, we're reminiscing right now. This is awesome though. If you were wanting to get like into the sour style, this would be a good beer to drink. Like on a summer day, this would be a golf beer. This would be an awesome golf beer. I wish I knew the ABV of this. It sucks because I watched John's review and he told me what it was and I can't remember right now. I watched the first minute of it. That's a joke from the podcast that we were on. This is awesome. I love this. I mean, I think you kind of have to be into this style to really, really appreciate this and like this. This is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I fucking love this. That just little bit of tartness right up front. And then all that candy, it's Starburst candy. Crazy. Super light, easy drinking, crisp, clean, refreshing. Again, on a hot day, you would just absolutely dumb beer after beer of this because you're not going to get palate fatigue from it. It's kind of a weird beer to grade because how many tart ales do you drink with kiwi and starfruit? Not a lot. I don't even know what style this is. But for me, this is like an A beer. This is like 92, 93. I really, really like this. Definitely worth seeking out. If you're a fan of like Berliners, you would love this beer, especially fruited ones. This is killer. And the can art's fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna go like 93. Who cares what the grade is? It's an A beer. This beer is fantastic. And that can art is fire. So John, thank you, sir. If you guys aren't following Four Brewers on YouTube and listening to their podcast, I'll leave all the links to their stuff. Please do it. They're freaking amazing people. So yeah, if you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I love this. It is a cool change up. We've been sharing beers all night tonight and drinking hoppy beers, and this was a fun kind of like mix in thing. Nice palate cleanser. So I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.